We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Carson Wentz's Eagles.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
What's going on, fam? None, chilling. Trying to go to hell to sleep, but I'm fucking tired of shit, but I can't sleep. Oh, shit.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I never had this shit before, but I kind of been suffering from insomnia all week.
2nd and 5.
If you've never had it, yo, dog, I don't wish that shit on nobody.
Gonna give this time to the tailback, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And he'll give it here to his running
Oh,
back.
shit, good hit.
Heavy contact. He
Good
is
hit.
knocked down hard near the 42. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffries. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 37 yards.
Yeah, you can't do that with the weapons I got, dog.
Taking the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
You can't do that with the weapons I got.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Yo, now you got to show me what you got on offense.
Elliott now to kick this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Don't do it, Sam. Don't do it. I know you want to do it. Don't do it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Nice one. I expected something else from you. Nice one.
And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st down, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw again is Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Hey, yo, ain't Luke Weiss his manager or his agent?
On 2nd down.
Well, I know she got him his original deal with Atlanta and shit.
A Falcon 1st down, Ryan to his young tight end, Hooper.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman.
I kind of fucked that up, but all right, good one. Good one.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out. Well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi.
I give you that one, nice.
And how about Jason Peters, losing the all-world left tackle? And Halapoulivaati Vaitai, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capably. They had answers for everything they needed.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Wentz to throw on second down. And this is Hurts with it, right side. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there.
That was bullshit, but nice.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claymore in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Falcons taking
Yo,
over
good
on
D.
offense in
I
just
gotta
a
give you that.
second.
Good D.
You know, this year ended in disappointing fashion now. Last
I can't
year
even
was
front
the
on that
ultimate
one.
version of heartbreak. But if you're a Falcon fan, this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you're in the Super Bowl. You were playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox forcing his
Big
way
Daddy
through
Fletcher
there and dropping
Cox.
him for a loss of a good 10 yards. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Yeah, that should have been
right.
picked.
Excellent
That should have been
coverage,
picked.
breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so dropped an interception.
Yo, this is a good-ass
Key
game,
for
though.
him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Nice. I should not have done what I did, but nice.
So they're operating in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
You know, the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Yo, are you fucking serious right now? Oh, that was some lucky bullshit.
In the first half. And the Falcons have taken
Good play, but that was some lucky bullshit. That right there was some lucky
Play
bullshit.
it now to tack on the extra point.
This shit right here.
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
All right.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll He'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Freeman with effect. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe
yo, you up by 2 scores, you better maintain it.
It's almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's 15-yard line. Adrian Claiborne in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Falcons defense.
Yo, good D. I knew I wasn't going to make it outside. Good fucking D. Good D.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Play action. Ryan out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
So a 3rd and 10. And defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.